Hello, fellow nuts. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be something okay, not special, but something different. Today we're gonna be ranking the Danganronpa cases. S is like always best. A, B, C, and D. Okay, just side note. My opinions may be heated and stuff, so please don't get angry. So let's just be comments, okay? So let's begin with the first game. 1-1. The first case. Okay. I'm gonna put an A. Even though the culprit is very obvious. It's Leon 11037. But the twist that Sayaka actually planned the murder and was trying to frame you is honestly pretty good. It indicates to the player that they can't really trust anybody, which I love. Case 2 of the first game. Okay, B. The mystery, I gotta say, is 1,000 times better. And we got Genocide Jack, Bianca being an asshole, and yeah, I don't want to get into too much detail. Sorry, I spilled my drink again. Sorry. I don't want to get into details into this case, since it has very touchy subjects. But I'm putting it in B. Okay. Case 3 of the first game. You all are probably gonna hate me for this, but like I said, I don't have a favorite case, but yeah, you can say I'm kind of addicted. I just love every aspect of this case. I know the investigation is entertaining. Celeste's breakdown is probably the best one in the entire series for me personally, and having two culprits as the third case, which has two victims, is very cool. I think Hifumi killing Taka and Celeste killing Hifumi is, I feel like, such a cool idea. Yes, it's very similar to that one Ace Attorney case, but we're not gonna go ahead. Okay, so the only thing I have griped is that they could have written Celeste to have better lies. She had so many opportunities, but alas, people hate this case. Which, yeah, okay, I get, but like, I know, I love this case. Chapter 4, tragic case. Poor Sakura. This is truly sad. I don't want to speak too much also, since you played the game, you know. It's very touchy subject, but the twist that Aoi is like not the killer, but like makes her out to be, is just such an emotional trial. Just, yeah, I can't. Sorry. Okay, whatever. The fifth case. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I love this case to bits. It's not my second or third favorite, but the concept is so cool. The mastermind framing Kyoko, but Makoto having coincidentally also an alibi. It's so cool seeing Kyoko and Makoto kind of fight for their own survival, and the rest of the cast not knowing who they should trust. It's just so cool. And the mystery is like so nice. It's very simple, yes, but it sets up the last case very well. And speaking of which, the last case, Jinko Enoshima. Probably one of my favorite Danganronpa characters in the world. And yeah, it's very simple, the case. It's not that crazy like the world is AI or fiction or whatever. But the switch twist that Mukuro switched with Junko at the beginning it feels so good integrated into the story, and Jinko's personalities were also just top fresh. just that the execution was kind of lackluster, but I get it. Yeah. Now we're on to the second game. Oof, this is gonna get very heated up as the first game. First case. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a very underrated case. I don't hear anybody really talk about it, but it utilizes everybody's ultimates very well. Like Ibuki's hearing, Mario's photography, whatever. Hajime being kind of a leader. Gundam earring something. It's like Mikan's autopsy. It gives the cast really. I feel like the first game has kind of a problem with giving a lot of the characters important stuff to do in the story, especially in the class trial. But the second game handles it way better. Yeah, solid case. Oh, okay, don't. Let's start with the good ones. Peko and Fihiko's relationship, like the post-trial I was almost at tears. I feel like, oh my god, that was so sad. Poor baby face. And the motive was very cool. It was the Twilight Syndrome murder case. That was so cool seeing how either excuse me. The first game is my favorite in the entire franchise, but what the second game does is way better than the first one. Is include specific characters and make them shine in the motives. I feel like in the first game, especially, like half of the motives didn't really give the characters like time to shine, but like the second game has a lot better motives. I feel like Twilight Syndrome murder case included, like that was so cool and creative. But yeah, for me it wasn't that exciting. Danganronpa doesn't have bad cases for me personally, but I know this case didn't really hit hard for me. It's not bad. I wouldn't put it in C. Excuse me for I'm sorry for any background noises. I didn't mean to. It can't be that right now. Well, back to the second case. So yeah, I guess it's still a fun case to solve, but just be. Oh, okay, people are gonna hate me, but I love this case. Yes, you can see kind of a pattern, maybe, I don't know, but I love the third case of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Yes, I like the motive. I like the despair disease. It gives, like I said, everybody something to do. Like one side is at the motel and one side is like at the hospital when we gotta check. Like it's so crazy. It's like, for me personally, it's entertaining. And yeah, the case logistics with Mikan somehow speedrunning everything is iffy, but personally I enjoyed everything. It made perfect sense for me. Mikan breakdown was also very entertaining to watch, and YouTuber's reaction to it was also nice. Case 4, also A. Like, the fun house was pretty neat. Nekomuro come back as a Roblox, oops, as a robot was also pretty, was cool, especially in an island setting. You can, especially at the ending is revealed, it makes so much sense why Nekomuro became a robot. Okay, never mind, but case 4 is with the funhouse. That is so complicated and fun to solve. And Gundam is also pretty entertaining culprit. The investigation where you play as Nagito in the Russian roulette, oh, that is truly something else. Yeah, that's it. Oh, this case. Okay. I feel like anywhere I see this case is always at S tier. I mean, should I really explain why Nagito's whole plan, Chiaki, I was literally about to cry. I mean, I don't really need to explain stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like the first. I mean, I really like the twist that it's a virtual reality. Um, Jingle Ping was also a nice shock plot twist. I think even though I kinda called it with how much they were teasing it, but still. Um, but Hajime being Izuru in the true mastermind. Now that is a plot twist that I have never would have guessed. Like, it's so crazy. Yeah, I'm very not good at this explaining stuff. Anyways, V3 Killing Harmony. Oops. Now, I mean, it's the best first case in the entire series. You playing, and people, I feel like if we played as Shuichi instead of Kaede, I mean, there still would have been an impact, but not as much as Kaede, since Kaede was so much different than the other protagonists. Female, she has ultimate talent, the ultimate pianist, and Rantaro being also a complete mystery. It's also entertaining. Yeah, I feel like Kaede dying in the first chapter is a good call personally, but yeah. Kirumi's case. Okay. Oops. I would have actually. It's a minus, very close to B plus, but yeah, it's a very solid case. It gets very overshadowed by the previous, which I mean you can't really rival that. But I feel like Kirumi as a culprit is pretty neat in her parallels with Ryoma. It's cool, while Ryoma has basically nothing to live for, while Kirumi has basic everything to live for, which is crazy. Okay. Oh no. Another controversial take, but hey, I like. Okay, I like every third case, even in the fan games. I will get to that probably in another day, where I get to rank Danganronpa another disparate kind of characters, and also case slash culprits, I guess. But yeah, I guess Kokiro is the most obvious. I mean, not the most obvious, but I mean very obvious killer. I guess he would have killed Tenko, but I never, I guess my brain never clicked that he could have also killed Angie. It was shocking for me that too personally. I feel like his murder plan was pretty solid. With Angie's, that Tenko one left so much evidence. Maybe that was also part of the crime, being revealed as Tenko's killer but not Angie's killer. Sure, I guess. And okay, I almost put the third case at B, just because of Korekiyo's motive. If you have played or watched B3, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm just gonna put them. I know I'm probably gonna get killed, but wait. Actually, you know what? I'm putting this at a A minus. A minus. Let me just start off with the fourth case. I mean, Gonta as the culprit, I cried. I swear, I love Gonta to every bit of pieces. Miu also as the victim was also pretty cool, I guess, since she was very helpful. I feel like in every case so far. I mean, it was kind of a time to go. It is chapter 4, things are getting more serious and stuff, but poor Gonta. If this is and I think this is also the start of Kokichi's plan. I guess you can call that plan, yeah. But I think it's just a very emotional trial. So and with case 5-3, I guess that the culprit is Kaito. It's just the only curveball that threw me off was the video where they discussed the video, Maki's testimony, and I mean, Maki's involvement and Himiko's involvement, I think. Those are the only times I thought maybe Kokichi was the culprit. But yeah, I didn't really, for me, it didn't feel that grand. Although I like that Monokuma joins your party. That is so cool. But yeah. And the last case of V3. I love I, I love Tsumigi as a mastermind. I love every villain that the Danganronpa has offered, except for one in Ultra Disparables. But yeah, does he even count as a villain? It's not that important. Well, oops, sorry. Well, let's continue on with the last case of the Danganronpa franchise V3. Tsumugi being revealed as mastermind came to no shock. I swear. But rewatching V3 over and over, she was actually one of the more useful ones. Even though her personality was bland, sure, Himiko and others' character just went off the rails sometime, not focusing. Tsumugi kind of was in the middle. She was very helpful during the trial, but also those quick one-liners and her cosplay thing. I don't know, I very like the twist in V3 that is ultimate real fiction. Personally, I feel like Tsumugi was telling the truth about certain things, but not everything. In Kibo, man, I was so sad when Kibo died. I really hoped he would survive. He's such a cinnamon roll. I swear. So yeah, this is my tier list. I hope I don't get die. Oops. And I guess see you again. Yeah. Bye.